everyone! So today I'll be showing you how to create this super cool and awesome Serenity bracelet. Today I will be showing you how to make it on the rainbow loom. However, you can also create this on the monster tail. So anyways, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you out. And now without further ado, let's get started. So today you will need any type of loom, about 90 bands. Today I'm using pink, mango, and glow in the dark. You also need one C-clip and a hook. All my supplies that you see here today are from rainbowloom.com, including the metal tip hook and the mango bands. So now without further ado, let's get started. So first off, before we begin, I would just like to say that this is a fairly easy bracelet. If you have a strong hook, like a metal tipped one, then you should have no problem. However, if you are using a plastic hook, then I would be a little bit careful when making this bracelet because it can cause a little bit of tension on your hook. So anyways, first off, we're going to start off by putting on bands. By the way, we're only going to be using these 3 pins. And the first bands that you're going to put on are going to be the ones that you want to go on the left and right side of your bracelet. So green and teal here. So whatever one you want to go on the left is going to be on the left, obviously. So I'm going to be using white for just the whole entire thing. So you're just going to put this going, start here, like that, and then put it going to the left. So for this entire bracelet, we're always going to put the right one on first, and then the left one. Then you're going to take whatever color you want to be like the middle stripe. For this, it was clear jelly, but I'm going to use mango for this. And you're going to double loop it on the center pin. So pull it out, twist it, and then fold it back onto itself, like that. So you've basically got a cap band there. Now we are going to start the hooking process. So this bracelet is kind of a mix of what happens in like the full loom hooking process and then partially like with the growing bracelet process. So you're going to stick your hook inside of the cap band and grab the white band that's on top, or whatever band's on top for you. And you're going to hook that to the left like that. So you should end up with something like this. Then what I like to do is just go inside the cap band through this side, circle around, and grab this band here and pull that over to the right. And if your cap band falls off, just slip it back onto the pin, just like that. Push your bands down, and we're going to go ahead and add on our next layer. So next we are going to do the same exact thing that we did to start the bracelet. So first you're going to grab whatever color you want to be for the chains that run through the back of the bracelet. And remember, you always put the right side on first. And then you're going to put on the left side. Just like that. Then, of course, we need to add on our cap band. So for this, I'm going to use pink this time. And you're going to wrap it around the center. Put it back onto itself. Once again, we are going to do the same exact thing. Go inside the cap band. Grab this white band that's on top of the other white band and hook that over to the left. Then for the right side, I like to go in through this little loop here and circle around so that way I can easily grab this band here and hook that to the right. Just make sure this stays on the pin. Now we are actually going to start the hooking process like a growing bracelet would be. So first off, I like to start on the middle pin. So you're going to grab whatever 2 bands are on the bottom, the 2 bands referring to the 2 layers of your cap band. Grab the bottom 2, and you're going to pull it over the pin, like that. So you've got the bottom 2 here, pull it over the pin, and let go. Then on the left and right sides, you are going to grab the bottom 2 layers and hook over. So bottom 2 layers, pull over, and release. Then on the right side, grab the bottom 2 layers, pull over, and release. So you should get something like this now. Push your bands down, and we're going to go ahead and add on another layer. So remember, we always start with the right side here. Then we move on to the left side, just like that. After that, you are going to put a cap band on the center, so take whatever color you want, double loop that onto the center pin, and then we're going to go ahead and start the hooking process. So remember, first we have to hook the sides outwards. So inside the cap band, grab this band here, and hook that to the left. Then stick your hook in, circle around and grab this band here, hook that over to the right. Now we are going to go ahead and start the hooking process again. So I like to start in the middle, but it doesn't matter what order you hook the bands in. So grab this bottom band here. Do not go inside the pin here. Make sure you're staying on the outside. Grab the bottom two, pull those over the pin and release. Then for the two outside, always grab the bottom two layers, pull over and release. Bottom two layers, pull over and release. Push your bands down and we're going to do the same thing again. So put the right side on first and then the left side here. Then after that you're going to add on your next cap band. So double loop that here like that. Then we're going to do the hooking process. So go inside of your cap band, grab this band here, hook that over to the left. Then do the same thing to the right side, just like that. And once you're finished, we can now start the hooking process for the growing part. So start on the middle, grab the bottom two layers, pull over the pin and release. Then left and right sides, you're just grabbing the bottom two layers, you're going to pull over the pin and release. Then do the same thing on the right side. Bottom two, over and release. Push your bands down. So at this point you can kind of see your bracelet starting to grow. If possible, you can try to grab the cap band with your hook. That was the first cap band you attached. Can be a little bit tricky. Just give that a little tug and you should start to see it growing. The side that you're going to see on top here is going to be whatever side, it's the side without the little single chain that runs through it. The other side is going to show where your cap bands make the chain. So I'm going to show you a couple more times. This bracelet is fairly easy, nothing super duper confusing. So remember, always put the right side on first, and then you can put the left side on. After that, take a single band and add on your cap band. Like that. Once you're finished with that, we can go ahead and start the hooking process. So remember, go inside the cap band, and we always want to hook these bands outwards before we hook anything over to grow, like pull anything over. So hook these outwards first, just like that. And then you can grab the bottom layer on the center pin, pull over, do the same thing on the left side and the right side. Always grab the bottom two layers, like that. If you have a loom that has a full base and your bracelet can't go through the bottom, then just pull this upwards and keep it above the pins, which is totally possible. I actually prefer to do it that way, just because it lets my loom sit on the table a little bit easier. So go ahead and do the same thing again. Left side, right side, then the left side. Then add on your cap band in the center. Start the hooking process. Go inside the cap band and grab this white band here. And then grab other white band and hook that over. Then you can do the growing process. Remember, for all three pins, you're just hooking the bottom two bands over. Like that. And okay, I'm going to show you guys 2 more times how to do this. Then after that, I'm going to do a few silent processes, and then I'll be going off camera. So at this time, if you are still not getting the hang of it, that is totally fine. By the way, that's my heater in the background, but that's totally fine if you haven't gotten it yet. Just take your time. You can always rewatch previous instructions if you still need help. But yeah, so now we're going to add the cap band on. grab the bottom 2 layers, over, bottom 2 layers again, same on the right side. Okay, so this next up is going to be the last time I show you guys. So first off, your bracelet should be long enough so that you can give a tug on it. Make sure to always give it tugs periodically so that way you make sure you are not making a bracelet too long. And you might have little things here peeping out. That's okay. We're going to fix those later on by just tugging on these so lightly. So anyways, just continue on doing your bracelet. We can fix those little dots later. So yeah, I'm going to do a few silent processes, and then after that I'll be going off camera. And if your cap band ever falls off like that, just grab this loop right here. Pull that off there. Okay, so this is going to be the last time. Okay, so this is what I have so far, and just a small like preview on how we're gonna fix these. Basically, you just need to stretch your bracelet out. You need to see the left and right corresponding stitches. So obviously, this one with the pink attached to it goes with this one here, and you're just gonna pull on the opposite side like that, and then you can mess around with that a little bit, but there it's pretty much gone except for the center, but you can't really help the center. But yeah, so go ahead and continue on the same exact processes until you have a full length of a bracelet, and then after that I'll be coming back to show you how to finish it off. If you are having trouble making this, then please go ahead and rewatch the previous instructions. And so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish my bracelet, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've now finished the whole length of my bracelet, so I'm going to show you how to take it off of your loom at this time. So first off, you're just going to use your hook and pick up all the bands on the left side and put those on the middle pin. And do the same exact thing to the right side. Pick up all the bands here and fold them over and place them onto the center pin here. Lastly, you are going to take 2 bands, doesn't matter the color, I'm just going to use white because the majority of the back is white. And so then you're going to just make another link, so stick your hook inside of all these bands here on this pin. Grab these 2 bands here. Pull them through, all through here, and lay them back on this pin here. Just like that. So, after you finish doing that, you're just going to take a C-clip and clip all of those bands onto the clip. Like this. And then after that, you can just pull everything off. Oopsies, I've got one more left. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. Okay, here we go. Now I put all of them on my C-clip. Can pull this whole thing off here. So as you can see, I've got my C-clip here. Then after that, you're just going to stretch everything out, make sure it's all stretched out and good. And obviously you might still have a couple stitches peeking out through the back. So while I was working on my bracelet, I found that the best way to get rid of these little nicks here is to find the stripe that goes along the front. And you're just going to pull on this, pull those stitches out. So as you can see, I've got this pink one here. So I'm just going to go back here, and it's going to be this pink link that attaches to it, and you're just going to pull on this pink link like that. And then see the little pink thing here is gone. So I'm going to do that to any of them that you have problems with. See, that one's gone there. Do it to this orange or mango one here. Like that. And this one as well. Just like that. And then I've got a couple here. And as you can see, all the little peeps of color are gone. So then you can, after that, attach both ends of your bracelet together. So I just like to go to the very first cap band here, which was my mango one. Attach this together. Just like that. And we are now finished with this super cute and awesome Serenity bracelet. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget, this is a reversible bracelet, so here's the opposite side of this one and this one. So this would be the more simple side, I would call it. But anyways, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you out, and also hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Find me on all my social media sites linked down in the description box below, and also if you made your own Serenity bracelet, please post it on Instagram to the hashtag tutorialsbya so I can see your bracelets. So anyways, if you're a girl and you're wondering how I did my nails, I do have a tutorial on this on my channel somewhere. It's called Easy and Simple Intersecting Geometric Nail Art Design Tutorial, I think, something like that. So anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye!